Hey now, you're an all-star.
Hi, everybody. It's the Ron's Basement Show, and I'm Ron. I always forget to check the audio before the stream starts. It looks like it's working. Seems to be working. How's everybody out there? Huh?
No.
Oh, how about...
Stick it up your yeah! Stick it up your
Oh my god, already? We're already busting it out? Already busting all
You're an
out?
all-star.
Been live for 2 minutes.
I got guests. It's the guests you expect.
Yeah, there was an ad. I also had to watch an ad.
There was an ad?
There was an ad.
I had it set to not have ads.
Well, we don't have Twitch Prime. And we're not subbed. Speaking of which, you can sub now.
You can sub. If you don't know how, you can follow these instructions to hook up your Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime,
No, this way.
and then you just hit that sub button, the subscribe button up there.
Wow.
Hit that subscribe button, and then cool things will happen.
Ads, that's how you know you're fancy.
Oh, Maddie and Heather, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
2
Is
subs.
that really
Thank
what you
you.
chose for your sub music?
Wow, Richie subscribed at tier 1. Thank you for the subscription, guys.
Oh, you should change that and make it a little wider, so.
Yeah, I'll do that next time.
Notes-
Thank you
notes
guys for
to
the
show.
subscription.
Richie has a chat badge now for subscribing in the first month.
I was talking about I need to make some custom emotes and custom subscription badges and stuff like
Just
that.
use pictures of your face.
Oh,
Wow.
DJ cheered. You didn't hear it because it was kind of quiet,
Thank you for the biddies.
but it made the Morrowind noise of when you pick up money.
Oh, cute.
It's not a scroll noise. It's like a chingly jangly
A
noise.
chingly jangly noise?
Chingly jangly noise. How's your guys' week?
It was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another week in quarantine.
Yeah. I finally made us masks. I worked. That's about it, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I appreciated you making me that mask because I had to go to the store.
You did.
And while I was at the store, I got us a special surprise, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
I do not know about this.
I do.
Before we get into stuff like that, let's talk about a crime that happened on the show last week.
A crime.
There was a lot of talk about pissing in the shower
Oh,
last
Lord,
week.
I forgot
Oh,
about
God.
this. There you
And
go.
a lot of hearsay and fiddle faddle and nonsense got passed around as if it were fact, when in fact it was not a fact. And that is that piss is not sterile. Piss is not sterile. There are bacteria in piss. I looked it up, I Googled it, and apparently since 2014, it has been determined that there is bacteria that lives inside your piss. Even before it touches your skin, as in the skin of your urethra.
This is such a gross conversation topic.
Okay, but
But I
I just
believe
need to
you.
write this wrong. If you piss in the shower, you're spreading bacteria into your own shower. And if you're not cleaning your shower immediately after pissing, then you're just leaving that bacteria there to grow. So,
That's
all
how
you
babies are made.
But wouldn't it, like... I mean, you still wash with soap and everything.
yes, you wash with soap, but do you wash the shower floor?
Like, when you rinse the soap off your body, it probably does something.
Come on. Come on.
It can't be any grosser than, like...
There's just soap touching something doesn't make it clean. You have to scrub. You have to get it off you.
Sure. I don't know.
No one
I
pisses
wouldn't
in
do
the
it,
shower
but-
last. that's all that I'll say about that.
Thank you.
There's already bacteria on my body. Yeah, and you're showering to get it off. When you pee, you only pee up to 2 cups of piss.
Does that have to do with anything?
I clean my feet with piss.
Oh.
Okay,
That's
great.
smart.
I would advise
like
against that.
So last week on the show, we also talked about which Little Debbie's stuff. Ron, how often do you wash your feet? Honestly, not that often. I should probably wash it more.
You don't
often.
wash your feet every time you take a shower?
No, I don't.
I do.
Why not?
I don't know. I just didn't.
Do you wash behind your knees and ears
Yeah.
every shower?
Mhm.
And you don't wash your feet?
No.
Like, some people...
That's fucking
Some
weird.
people don't wash their hair every time, which, like, is actually better for
I
your
wash
hair.
everything from the knees up every time.
That's weird.
Now Bruce is calling me a liar, saying that I never pissed in the shower. I have pissed in the shower. I do not do it now because I find it gross.
Clean your shins. An average shower head puts out 2 to 3 gallons per minute. Really?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of water.
So we talked about Little Debbie snacks, and Harley was pretty pissed off that it seemed like I had not had Star Crunch before.
Oh,
so
no.
I went and bought Star Crunch when I was at the store.
Why are they already open?
I opened it.
I'm noticing that
Did you
one is
eat one?
missing.
No, I opened it before the show.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I feel like it defeats the purpose if you've eaten one already.
No, I opened it before the show so that we didn't have to waste time opening a box on
Okay.
the show.
So first off, it's kind of squishy.
It's smaller than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I think that you can smell it through the plastic.
I thought that it was going to be
Oh,
the
you kinda
size
can.
of like a oatmeal cream pie.
Well, here's the thing I've learned about these, though, is, like, they are much
grow
smaller than I remember them being. And I can't tell if it's a matter of perspective, because I was a wee baby the last time I really enjoyed them.
It smells awful.
But even, like, Cosmic Brownies, which I ate all the time, I feel like they were way smaller.
It does have a bit of a
It
stink,
smells
doesn't
weird,
it?
yeah.
Oh.
Why does it smell so weird?
Thank you,
Can
Richie.
we describe the Star Crunch? Yeah, we can.
Yeah. First of all, it smells like kind of like chocolate, but something else.
Is that the crunch? Oh, it's really making me sick.
It smells really weird.
Oh no! The more I smell, the worse it gets.
It's like a very chemical-y smell.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like just chocolate. It smells like milk chocolate.
it smells
cheap,
like
cheap
feces
milk
to me.
chocolate.
Okay, Heather took a bite, so I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay. Much softer than I thought.
Yeah.
Nope.
It
I
tastes
brushed
just
my
kind of
teeth.
like a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah.
But like grosser because it has, you know when you get that like Easter candy that you're like, this is the shit tier chocolate?
Yeah. Yeah.
It tastes like a Rice Krispie treat covered in that.
If it's soft, it's off.
Like that chocolate that's not very good.
It's definitely soft. I'll put mine back in the plastic, thank you. One bite is enough for me.
I don't think
it doesn't taste bad, but
Nah,
it's not.
I wouldn't eat
it's
another
no
one.
zebra cake.
Yeah.
Okay, won't go back in the plastic. This was a disaster.
Kind of doesn't taste like anything.
Mm-mm. Like you said, cheap chocolate.
Cheap chocolate and like,
What's the date on it? It smells
well, it'd
terrible.
be on the box, not the
It
little.
tastes terrible. Is it pre or post Corona? That's how we measure things now. You know, there's BC and AD. Now it's pre and post
Does
Corona.
it have caramel in it?
Maybe. Yes. That might be the other smell we're smelling. It says it's best by May 18th of this year. So,
What month are we in?
April.
Hmm.
I don't know, folks.
It's got like
It's
Rice
like
Krispies
rice.
in it.
It's like a rice cake-ish thing.
What makes it crunch? Yeah, I believe it's puffed rice.
On the box, it's described as cookies with caramel and crisp rice.
So is the chocolate the cookie part?
It definitely felt like there was something in the middle.
Can I
don't-
see the box?
Yeah,
I think this picture
I don't know,
one
folks.
is bigger than they actually are.
it definitely is. That's probably why I thought it would be bigger. I don't know, folks. I'm not sure that's very good.
Yeah, I would say that it's awful.
I can confidently say that it's not very good, but it's also not terrible.
I ate mine. Mine's gone.
But like, if I was gonna get a little Debbie treat, it would not be this one.
No. If I never had one of those ever again, that would be fine. That would be just fine. I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't even want to finish mine. I took one bite and that's enough.
I think that was on Harley's list of like things that he would keep,
Yeah, I think
It
it was.
which is
absurd.
yeah. I mean,
That is absurd.
there's no way that that's better than a than a what are those things called? The little
You want to know what's
Ho-ho?
messed up? Yeah.
What are they called?
Swiss cake rolls.
Swiss cake roll.
The second, so the list of ingredients. I know you guys aren't gonna be able to see this, but this right here is the list of ingredients. Like from here to here.
It's a lot of
It's
ingredients.
a lot of ingredients. The second to last one is chocolate.
Yikes!
They're listed by volume.
Yes. So the second to last one is chocolate.
Not surprised by that. It tasted very cheap chocolate.
Yes.
All right, well, there you go. That's the.
There's more
Star
turmeric
Crunch.
in this than there is chocolate.
I thought that
That's
they would.
fucked up.
I also thought, by the way, that it would be crunchier. It's very soft
Very, very soft.
Raisins
for
and
something
more
called
raisins.
Star Crunch. There's raisins in it. No,
Contains 2% or less of each of the following, and one of them is raisins.
probably just flavoring. You got chocolate right here,
Which one of us?
Heather. Yep, there you go.
Mm,
All right,
chemicals,
folks.
yeah,
So
lots
there's
of
your
those.
Star Crunch content. That one was for Harley. I know that since we're stuck in quarantine, he really wanted us
Are
to
you
try
recording?
a Star. Yes,
job.
he wanted us to try a Star Crunch, but he's not even here to see it.
Gross. There's a lot of them in here. Ew.
You blew through 3 segments in like 12 minutes.
No, I
How
blew
many are
through
in
one
here?
segment
12.
in 12 minutes.
Yuck.
Don't worry, there's more.
Richie, I need you to do me a favor. If you're out there, if you're listening, if you could go and get Justin and have him join the stream and watch. Talking about pee isn't a segment. No, it's just a correction. It was a correction from last week. Piss is not sterile. There were a lot of people
We're not
saying
gonna
piss
talk
was
about
sterile.
this anymore.
In fact, most people were saying piss was sterile. Piss is not sterile.
I can't believe on the show you make me talk about piss and then you make me eat food immediately.
Okay, well, to be fair, Ron, the doctor in the chat, Ben, said piss is sterile until it comes out of your body.
But it's not.
It's
So-
sterile enough.
That's the thing. Okay.
That's fair.
So also while I was at the store, noticed something.
Okay.
Everything was pretty much in stock.
Yes.
Except for fucking toilet paper and paper
Was that aisle
towels.
still just completely
It was
empty?
totally empty.
I feel like they're not, it's not like they're selling out. I feel like they just literally have not gotten it in since it went out.
No, I think they are getting it in and people are just still hoarding.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like they're not even getting it. Because I haven't even seen a single stitch of paper towel.
It's fucked up, man. It's highly, highly, highly fucked up.
We're out of paper towels, but luckily we have like probably 300 napkins left over from our
Yeah.
party we had over the summer.
And
Which means I had to clean the bathroom like mirror with napkins instead of paper towel. That was not great. $10 for milk. Ugh.
I feel like it's fine if we run out of paper towels or even if we run out of those napkins because we can just use regular towels.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wash them more often. But what happens when we run out of toilet paper?
You
I'm
shower.
not using a regular towel.
You're gonna have to use napkins at this rate. At least we have a couple hundred of those. Just
No, because that's going to ruin our
rip our.
plumbing.
No, you throw them away.
If we
you
rented,
throw them away.
if we rented, then I would be fine
You
using
throw
them.
them away.
Yeah, you're right. That's how you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
I was
I grew up with a septic tank. Okay. And I
Did
know
you
how
have to
this
throw it
works.
away sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Baby wipes also, you shouldn't flush them. Ruin your plumbing. And if it doesn't ruin your plumbing, it ruins the sewer. And Royal Oak already has shitty sewers.
It does. That's true.
So anyway,
Clorox wipes. No, please don't do that.
God.
You're gonna have a problem. if you
Oh
do
my
that.
God.
Use Rewell. That's the point, isn't it? Gurgle?
Did you have a stroke
What
while
the
you were
fuck?
typing that?
User.
What does that even say?
User. I'm having
Are
a stroke.
you okay,
I'm
DJ?
reading it on 2 different screens and I can't figure it out.
Anyway.
Anyway, the point is, or I was going to tell you a quick thing, which is that Matt Rory from Giant Bomb was on a stream recently talking about how, like, that's, like, their normal. They can't flush anything down the toilet. They always have to throw their poopy toilet paper into a garbage can by the toilet.
That's unfortunate.
That would
Why?
suck.
Where does he live that he has
San
that?
Francisco. It's just an old house with
Oh.
old plumbing.
Yeah, I mean, like, that would happen with the septic tank sometimes if it rained too much.
Huh. Well, that's gross. That's just an
Oh, that's
observation
grease.
that I had. Another observation that I had was that today is the Animal Crossing New Horizons fishing tournament.
I noticed you said tournament, not
I just
tournament.
didn't do it.
Tournament?
This is a hot debate between me and other people. Is it
Tournament or
tournament or
tournament?
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 Tournament.
I always say tournament.
Tournament.
Like tourney?
I don't even
Tournament?
hear a fucking difference. Tournament? Tournament?
Tournament.
It's tour versus tur.
Tournament.
Tournament.
A tournament.
A
Tournament of
right.
Champions.
Disagree.
Turnip.
Tournament.
Tournament. That's you're adding a whole extra syllable in there. Tournament.
Tournament.
What?
Why did an M just get in there?
Tournament. Tournament.
Tournament.
But it's
I'm going
spelled
on a
like
tour. I'm going on a tour.
Yeah, you don't tour a
Tournament.
city.
I'm touring a city.
You're touring.
Touring a city.
Okay, words are losing meaning.
Tournament.
Turing test?
Tournament.
Animal
Touring-
Crossing fishing
touring
tournament.
test.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
fishing-
That
do
shit
it.
fishing
kind of
tournament.
sucks.
I didn't do
It kind of sucks. You missed out.
That's,
Here's
did I?
why
'Cause
it
you
sucked.
just said it sucks.
You didn't. Well, either regardless of whether or not it was good, you did still miss out.
That's okay.
I heard that you could still get eggs while you're in the
Yes, that shit sucks. You go fucking fishing, you throw in your reel into the water, you pull up an egg, and it's like, oh, you got an egg. That sucks. It doesn't count as a fish. Are you kidding me?
tournament. Yes, Gilson, there's a U in there.
So,
That pisses me off so
but
bad.
that's only the one size of fish that is eggs.
So what, you're just gonna skip it just in case? Here's the other reason why it sucks.
9 points due to an egg.
The fishing tournament
Thank you.
used to be you would catch the biggest fish. And you
Okay.
had like all day to do it.
Okay.
Okay? And it was a relaxing thing. All the little Animal Crossing villagers are out by the pond. They got their fishing rods in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to them like, oh, I'm going to catch the biggest fish. And you have hours and hours to do it. Now it's like, you have 3 minutes. Catch as many fish as possible. The fucking eggs are going to screw your ass over every time. Go, 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 go! And it's like, dude, chill out. This is not
Yeah,
a game
dude, chill out.
that needs to be so hardcore. This is
This is the guy
this
who's
is an
yelling
Animal
about
Crossing.
an Animal Crossing tournament.
I just needed
We
to
got
I-
really serious real fast about this
my
tournament.
plan going into today was like, all right, I'm just gonna spend the day fishing on the beach trying to catch an oarfish. Guarantee an oarfish will win, right? Biggest fish. Then I get there and it's not the biggest fish, it's the most fish. And it's the most fish in 3 minutes. And you're not even competing against your neighbors. So it's not even a tournament.
Wow, 13 fish. Nice.
I caught 13 fish between 2 runs and had 0 eggs. The most fish I caught was 7. I caught 7 fish in one of my runs. I think the average that I caught was 6, and once I caught 7. And I almost had 8 if it wasn't for a fucking egg. Fucking egg. Bullshit. So, I don't like that they changed it.
How often does the fishing tournament happen?
I don't know. I think it might happen, like, per season. Because when I participated in it, I got one of those little stamps. And, there were 4 stamps. For like, oh, you participated in the tournament. But also, there's usually
use bait, clever.
there's a bug catching tournament.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the same thing. But do you see my frustration?
Yes.
I wanted something that was chill. And that's not what I got. It's just not what I got. You skipped it entirely.
I did.
I think she made the right decision.
I am playing Animal Crossing very chill. Even more chill than it's just chill to begin with.
I want to participate in the things. I want to do the
That's fine.
stuff.
Do the stuff. I have too many other things going on. I
Yeah,
gotta
no,
decide.
you gotta play Final
I got
Fantasy
Final Fantasy 14,
for
and now I have Final
$15 a
Fantasy
day.
7 Remake.
You gotta play Final
Very
Fantasy
busy.
14 while you play other games.
I do sometimes play Animal Crossing while I play Final Fantasy 7.
DJ says, get good. What's your dad's credit card number? 1234.
And then all zeros.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's it. Now there's a couple other things that entered my mind this last week.
Yes.
I'm going to say 2 words to you, and I want your initial gut reaction.
Okay.
Grown tube,
We already talked about this.
Maddie.
My initial gut reaction is fallopian tube.
What?
Yeah,
Grown tube.
that's immediately what I think
So
of.
honestly, Grown Tube, I think of what you're talking about because we talked about this earlier in the week. But
Yeah.
then I also think about that creepypasta from Reddit with the flesh interfaces.
What?
You never heard of it?
No.
9 Mothers, 9 Horses, 9 Eyes?
No.
Oh, you should look it up.
This sounds right up my alley.
They're like holes in the ground,
Oh no.
but they're like fleshy.
Oh no.
Grown
Good shit.
tube.
What are they?
Oh, these things.
I do.
Boom.
Not much more to it.
I like how this
When I
video
was in the
says
store,
novelty, cool tubular
I think I did about
groaning
30
toy
times
nose
and
stick,
people around me
noise
started
stick.
getting a little
We've always just called these yell sticks.
So there you go.
Okay.
Why does it sound like a cat vomiting?
Here's the thing about this. Everybody knows what these grown tubes are. Right? Everybody knows what. Thanks.
Gilson.
Thank you, Gilson, for the sub. I appreciate that, buddy. Now, everybody knows what a grown tube is, right?
Yes.
Of course. A cat puke stick, yeah. That's really close to what it sounds like, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Where the fuck did these things come from?
Do you
Did you ever buy one?
I tried to, but I wasn't allowed.
like where did they sell them? Just at like the Cracker Barrel gift shop, right? That's like
Where
the
would
only
you have-
place
where
that
you-
you'd
you
ever buy.
tried to?
Or
Where-
like at the museum.
Where
The
did you
dollar
try?
store.
Did they sell them at the dollar
They
store?
used to.
I-
In like
okay,
2003.
But did anybody ever actually buy one?
No.
No, I don't remember.
Never met a
I don't.
single
I've
person.
never met a person who's like, yeah, I bought a grown tube. But somehow everybody fucking had one. These things just.
I don't remember.
It's like the kind of shit that you would win at, like Chuck E. Cheese
Oh,
and
yeah,
exchange
shitty
your
arcade.
tickets
Yeah.
for,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go home and you're like,
I don't like this.
oh,
You do it the whole car ride home, and then you just get rid of
Do
it.
not like this sound.
So what's in them?
I don't know. Something.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know
I'm
what's in
picturing
them.
it as like a dog squeaky toy.
The thing that I don't get is where do they come from? These things spawn out of the ether. Is there some company somewhere that's just churning out grown sticks?
There's a Wikipedia article on these.
Do they like? Are they even a thing anymore?
Grown tube?
The grown tube was invented in the early 1960s by Japanese toy manufacturer Kuro. The toy was first sold as Magic Noise 2.
It is the same vein of toy, Gilson. You're right, as those
Yeah,
Echo
those, like,
microphones.
See,
Actually,
also
But the
Moo
Echo
Box.
microphones are still
What the fuck
entertaining
is
to
a
me,
Moo Box?
and like if I were given the opportunity, I would totally have one, just because I want to hear Reggie scream through an Echo microphone.
What do you think he would do if he hurt himself?
I don't know,
Boy, this has sent me down a...
but he never shuts up, so
A
I
hole.
think there would be plenty of opportunity to get a good cat scream in an Echo mic.
Moo Tubes, Jibba Jabbers.
What the hell, Jibba Jabbers?
I don't know what a Jibba Jabber
Are those
is.
other
That's a
names
good name
for
for a
it?
toy.
No, a Jibba Jabber is a doll made by Ertl.
I
in the
do remember
mid-1990s.
that. Oh, excuse me.
Remember when Ron wanted a blowhorn for Reggie? Yes, and Heather would not let me get
I
one.
don't want you to have a blowhorn. Can you imagine what my life would be like if he had a blowhorn, you guys? Please.
I think he should have
Please
one.
think about what my life would be like if
Think
he
about
had a
how much the
blowhorn.
show would be improved if I
It
could just
wouldn't
pull out a
be,
blowhorn.
no.
I was against
It would
this
not
until I
be.
live here now, and now I'm for it.
Oh my god.
I'm for this now.
Imagine,
No!
imagine,
Please don't!
imagine I got a blowhorn and I'm like,
No! I'm just in there sleeping and all I hear is that horrifying noise.
through the blowhorn.
I don't like this. Quarantine
Please
blowhorn.
don't.
See, that's what I was saying. Is like in situations like this, a person with a blowhorn can take charge.
Of what? What is there to take charge of?
The whole situation.
That did not answer the question.
Ron can scream about Animal Crossing
That was
fishing
a
tournaments.
non-answer.
Martial law determined by who's got a blowhorn.
No.
Yes.
You don't need a blowhorn if you're loud enough.
No, you do need a blow. Okay, if you're loud, but then somebody else comes up and they have a blowhorn, whose directions are you following?
I will outscream
Not
a blowhorn.
following anybody's directions.
It's a panic. People are running through the streets. Boy, there's a guy with a
When-
blowhorn,
when
and
is
he
that
says,
ever going
and he
to
says,
happen?
"Hey, everybody, go this way. Everybody, go this way."
Of all of the important
Everyone
things,
says, "Oh, this guy with a blowhorn."
It's like a dry.
Everybody with a blowhorn knows what's going on. They're in charge.
That's untrue.
Yes, I
kind of
guarantee you,
agree.
Heather. Heather, you of all people, when put into a social situation, will immediately follow the norm. I know that you will. A guy with a blowhorn telling you what to do, you would do it unquestioningly.
I don't think that's true.
If I showed up to a panicked moment with a blowhorn in hand and told everybody, "Hey, go do this and that," they would do it. I fucking guarantee it. That's why we need a
No,
blowhorn.
it's not. We don't need a blowhorn.
It's either us or some other fucking guy.
So, that's not what?
Some other guy's gonna have the blowhorn, and that jackass is gonna be telling us what to do, and we'll have to
What
follow
if you
him
both have
because he's got the
blowhorns?
bullhorn. Then we'll team up.
What if you have different
disagree?
ideas?
No,
Yeah.
we won't. We'll figure it out amongst ourselves.
Is it like people with mustaches? You
This
guys
is
just like form
some
a
extremely
bond?
crazy.
Yeah, high vis vest and a hard hat, and maybe even like a what do you call them? Like a
Clipboard?
little clipboard. Yeah.
Do the noise again.
Ooh.
I hate it so much. I just have to hear it. It's so grossly accurate. That is a talent.
What if the other guy actually knows what he's doing? Then the two bullhorn guys figure out who amongst them is the alpha, and then they figure it out amongst themselves.
The alpha.
The alpha blowhorn guy.
They
Bullhorn
merge together.
Every time, are you saying bullhorn?
Bullhorn. Bullhorne.
You were saying blowhorn,
I know, I keep saying that on accident.
and then I started saying blowhorn.
Bullhorn.
Moo box?
Ron actually ate the little pieces inside the grown tube when he was younger, and it just stuck in his throat.
Can we get one? Can we get a grown tube so I
Where?
can take it apart?
Where the fuck would we get one? Do you know?
I don't know. I bet we can
Dollar
find them on
store.
Amazon. Do you think they consider it an essential thing?
Nobody knows where you get a fucking grown tube.
Oh, garbage.
Non-existent. There's all the grown tubes
I don't
that
know.
ever
I just
will
typed
exist
grown
already
tube
exist.
into Amazon, and it like auto-filled as soon as I typed in grown.
Really?
It's listening to us.
Ew.
Assorted color mini noisemaker grown tubes.
I did find a bunch of videos of minion grown tubes, and
Ew, that's
a bunch of people like
Okay,
taping
so
together
here we
like
go.
50
This
of
is
them.
what I thought you were talking about at first, and I'm really glad it came up.
What is it?
Those little tubes that are like ridged that look like the hose to a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, sure, and you blow on it.
Oh,
It's like,
no, you spin them around, don't you?
I can't make the noise, obviously. Think about how much energy you would save by not having to raise your voice by yelling at the cat. Great.
Never have to yell at cat.
Thank you for the sub to Master Chiefs kissing. Appreciate it.
Pack of 12 for $5. Jake, yeah, you
Get
would.
12 of them for $5.
You would.
Tape them
$5.
all together in one big grown tube bundle, and then it'll be like.
No! They're ringing the bullhorn!
Why?
I don't like this. I do not like this noise.
The face that you make while you're making the noise is about.
That's like what is that character? You kind of sound like the Tasmanian Devil.
Too much for me.
We've descended into madness here on Ron's Basement Show.
No, far from it.
Spring drum thunder tube. Wow.
You know, if you kind of dial
The
in
hell
on
is
that noise
this?
a little bit, you get Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, I'm not feeling it.
You want something completely different here?
No, Heather's just on Amazon.
Now I'm just looking at toys.
What are those things that you squeeze and it has a face on it and like you do songs with it? They're like
Oh.
Look at how cute this little
Yeah,
drum is.
automophones? Is that what
Ron,
it's
why
called?
do you not have emotes? Because I want to get emotes from Ploppy. So maybe next time.
This little drum is so cute.
Kyle, I plugged your Kingdom Hearts AMV to my friends and they went berserk.
Stick it up your, yeah. Stick it up your,
You're famous among my friends now.
It loses the effect if you just sit there and hit them all.
It does though.
Stick it up your, stick it up your.
Oh, folks, it's been a hell of a week. I saw I had new comments on my YouTube
You're
video.
welcome. Yeah, people went
it's
crazy
from-
over it.
it's
They
from
loved it.
The Ron's Basement Show does that to people. Folks, we had McDonald's earlier this week. What day was that? Tuesday?
I don't know, I lost track.
What is today?
Saturday.
Remember the Ron's Basement Show is the only way that we know what day is.
Oh my god, I don't even know what month it is, really.
But I got myself
I'm lost in life.
I got myself a Little Mac, which is like they took a hamburger and turned it into a Big Mac.
It's Tuesday.
But all they do
If
is
they
just
turned
put
it into a Big Mac, why is it called a Little Mac?
because it's one hamburger. No middle bun, no other patty. One
Is there
hamburger.
a middle bun in a Big Mac?
Yeah,
Yes, there's 3 months.
3 buns.
It's a lot of bun.
It was pretty good.
Isn't it? Now, is the Little Mac the same as the Junior Mac? Or is the Junior Mac
The
like
hell is a Junior?
something different?
I don't know.
Maybe that was like an April Fool's joke that started
Bring
the
back
whole thing.
the Arch Deluxe. I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh,
that
hell
is.
yeah. Let's go back to, what was that, the 80s with the Arch Deluxe? And it got canned because it was too expensive?
The Grand Mac. Is that a thing for real?
I
Yeah.
think it's like a double Big. It's like a double Big Mac. Like it's got 4 patties.
Yeah,
What?
it's like $10 for just the hamburger.
I think so. It's like humongous. Grand Mac cut off the C, so it just Grandma.
Nice.
Grandma. I like the Grandma.
90s. It was the 90s for the Arch Deluxe.
What's the what was the there used to be a McDonald's, maybe I think it was either McDonald's or it was Burger King, where like it came in like 2 separate compartments, and it like one side was all the cold ingredients and the other side was like the hot
That was
ingredients.
McDonald's.
What was it called?
And what's his name? That George Costanza. I can't think.
The
what-
D and it was called like the
But yeah.
what was
I've
it
never
called?
heard of this crazy sounding thing before. Was it a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like a hamburger, but they separated like the lettuce and the tomato, and
And
then
the
left your
bun.
and then they so that it wouldn't get soggy. warm. Your lettuce wouldn't get warm while you wait, or whatever. It was
No.
weird.
What?
For WoW's 7-year anniversary, China Burger King did a 7-patty Whopper. That just sounds unreasonable.
Excuse me? Why for WoW?
That's a great. I think WoW is pretty popular, or it is pretty popular in China. Or at least it was. Wasn't there like a World of Warcraft like Disneyland there?
Was there really?
They had
think
a lot
so.
of unique events and stuff too. Like there's a lot of pets that are only available.
The WoWper. That's pretty good.
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty good. I like that.
It's not that good.
That's pretty good. I like that. That's right up my alley. That's the shit that I'm here for.
No. Whopper is the best. We haven't talked a lot about Burger King on this show. We've been talking a lot about McDonald's.
It's true.
I think Burger King is pretty good. I like the Whopper better than the Big Mac.
I don't
I've
think
only-
I've ever gotten a burger from Burger King.
I've only eaten three
If
things
you
from
say
Burger King.
that the Big Mac is like the McDonald's signature sandwich and the Whopper is the Burger King signature sandwich, I really like the Whopper. In-N-Out double bubble animal style. Yeah, I've never had it. Never had In-N-Out. Probably never will.
What makes it double bubble?
I don't know. They have stupid words at In-N-Out. Animal style, I think, means that they put a bunch of fucking shit.
Oh, double double?
Double, I think, means it's 2 patties and 2 pieces of cheese.
Oh, okay. When you said double bubble, I thought of like when people get breast augmentation
I think
surgery.
animal style means that you
like
get like a bunch of
impacts.
fucking sauce all over it.
Okay, that's gross. No thanks.
Impossible Whopper created Impossible Burger shortage, and they didn't even do it that good.
Is that true?
I'll say this: I had the Impossible Whopper, and I thought it tasted all right, and then I immediately got food poisoning, and it was one of the worst times of my life.
You also ate the taco.
I did have the taco, but the taco at least didn't make me sick. And I know that like the Impossible Whopper, like I don't think that I'm not saying that the Impossible Whopper is always gonna make you sick. What I'm saying is I got a bad one and it turned me off of the whole thing.
That's a bummer.
No, that's a burger.
Animal style is just when you fry the burger in mustard, I thought. That's fucking gross. Fry the burger in mustard? What the
I don't know.
fuck?
That kind of sounds good. Then someone said chili. Do you fry it in chili or mustard?
Animal style In-N-Out means they put a bunch of shit on it. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, it's got all kinds of stuff on it. Like, they put, like, you know, all of it. All of it.
All of it.
Maddie, you didn't finish your Star Crunch.
Yeah, I won't.
He took one bite and decided that was good enough.
Okay. I didn't. think it
I
was-
like being alive, thanks.
I don't think it was that bad.
Oh, I
Chili
do.
sauce and cheese on it. So like a chili dog but a hamburger.
Oh, okay.
That's
Gross.
all right. Chili dog, but a hamburger.
Rallies does that. Or they did.
It's not.
Fair.
Again, I'm the type of person who, if I'm gonna go to a burger place, I just want a nice, simple burger. So, I'm sure it sounds fine, but
Every time we talk about this burger thing, it just
you don't like that?
no. I just think it's funny.
You think it's funny that I say that?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is that funny?
We've already talked about this. When you were talking about your less is more about burgers, the best burger ever made is just a Wendy's
Oh my
burger as you
God.
complete your transformation into your dad
Yeah.
when it comes to food taste.
Well, it turns out that my dad was right about some things sometimes when it comes to food.
No frills.
I once
I
was
think-
told.
Like, I don't want an egg on my burger, but like,
I had an egg on a burger once, and that was the thing that actually turned the tide for me.
I know.
Really?
I remember
It was
this
the
really
messiest-
distinctly.
Nastiest shit I've ever had. It was everywhere all
If you
the time.
ever want to see
forever.
Ron in a pure straight, like just a state of pure distress, just 100% distress, watch him try to eat a sandwich that's as messy as a burger with an egg on it. Because, like, the lost look on his face as he stares at this plate and is like, how do I eat this without touching it?
I don't like getting shit all over my fingers. I don't like getting food on my fingers. Not a fan of that. So when you bite into a fucking burger and then suddenly there's egg yolk everywhere.
Yuck. Egg yolk to begin with is disgusting.
A Hawaiian burger? What's a Hawaiian burger?
I eat wings one-handed because I don't want both hands dirty. Just get boneless wings.
You need those gloves that have like claws on them, where you can just like
Claws?
pick the meat off the bone of wings. Yeah, there's like wing claws. They're
You
gloves.
say this shit like it's a normal thing that everyone has heard of. You just said something crazy. You're talking about gloves with claws
Isn't
on
that
them.
what this show is? Just something crazy? We talked about piss and shitting and
But that's universal. Everyone knows about pissing and shitting.
but does everyone
we
know
all
about
do it.
piss Christ?
Yeah, I know about Piss Christ. It's like an art installation where they like took like a
crucified
crucifix
Jesus.
and then submerged it in.
In the artist piss.
Yeah.
And then took a picture.
Alright, good to know. New every day.
But anyway, hamburgers are good. I could go for a hamburger right now.
I was once told, speaking of hamburgers before we move off this, that the perfect hamburger has no condiments on it. That the burger, and I quote, should be juicy enough that it feels that it's not dry, and then usually this is under the assumption that condiments don't add flavor, they add moisture to the burger, which to begin with is already the worst thing I've ever heard.
That is okay. So there's something to that. I think you don't want a dry burger.
Agreed.
You want it to be a little wet, and I think condiments help get your burger nice and wet.
Poor Rachel.
I don't like talking about it being wet.
Well,
Wet
how
is
else would you
weird.
describe it?
I don't
Moist.
know. I just don't
See,
like
I don't have the thing with the word moist. I
Neither
don't care
do
if
I.
people
It's
say
fine.
moist.
Whatever. A moist burger. No, because that makes it sound like it's cold. It needs to be wet.
It needs to be damp.
Okay, damp is where I'm
You
drawing
need
the
a
line
nice,
here. I don't want a
dank
damp burger.
You need a damp burger.
A dank ass burger. It needs to be wet.
Wet
Wet,
burger.
wet. Jake, no.
Every
Wet
sandwich
burg.
benefits from pickled/sour topping. I could agree with that. A little pickle on your burger, not bad. Not bad.
Wet your burger.
A nice umami ketchup. A little umami ketchup on there.
Okay.
What about some jalapenos on a burger?
Rachel, bring me some pickles.
It needs some. It can't just be jalapenos.
I think that's an essential service, is delivering me some pickles.
Oh,
Oh,
mommy.
Rachel's been making her own pickled things, and they look very good.
Wet,
Pickles
hot,
are the
and
best.
in my buns.
Great.
All right.
No, but for real, when you're eating a burger, it needs to be.
She
there needs
won't
to be
eat the
a little
pickles,
bit
but
of-
she'll make the pickles. I'll eat the pickles.
Pickles
It
are
needs to
good.
be a little bit wet.
Hi.
Hi, infamously. Welcome to the chat. So you're
Hello.
eating a burger. It needs to be. You got to get a little bit of wet on that bad boy. All right. You got to get a little juice on that thing. That
Okay.
can be done by things like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and sometimes you want a little texture in it. That can be done by a little lettuce,
That sounds about right, Kyle.
a little pickle.
Okay, but to
For a little
begin
bit of
with,
zing, you get the pickle.
the thought
Okay.
that condiments only add moisture to a burger
Yeah,
and not
they
flavor,
add flavor.
They definitely add flavor.
Is
Like,
unholy
if you-
What's
sin.
like
You
your
could
ideal burger
theoretically-
topping then?
You could theoretically just take, like, suck up the wet juice that comes
Okay.
off when you're frying
Okay.
the burger
Nope.
into, like, one of those little, like, suction-y things that they use to clear, like, an infant's nose, and then you squirt it back onto the burger. And there is your wetness
That's gross.
without losing
We found Maddie's limit today on the show.
the flavor that you want.
This is my limit.
Um,
I'm ready to puke.
Ideal burger.
That's pushing me to the
What's
edge.
the ideal burger?
So that reminds me
Mayo chup.
yeah, I make a little burger sauce sometimes. Remember, Heather? I made a burger sauce a couple
Yeah.
times last summer.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I do.
You take a little. Okay, here's how you make a good burger sauce. All right, a little bit of ketchup, eensy bit of mustard in there, some mayo, and then a little dash of pickle juice, and you whip it all up. You got your that's your burger sauce, and you slap it on there. Woo, woo, woo! It's so good.
Your truth.
I
It's
like
so good.
burger with cheese and ketchup and mayo and sometimes pickle.
It's the pickle like
Slap that sauce.
I like a good pickle. I like a crispy boy.
Yeah,
Do
they
you
have to be
do you like
crunchy.
butter pickles?
No, they're a little
Thank
weird.
God.
I don't know. I
The
guess
pickle has
we keep
to
doing
be
the show at dinner time, so I'm just hungry.
the
every
pickle.
time.
The pickle has to be crispy all the way through. The thing that fucking sucks, and I always order a McDonald's hamburger without pickle because they got these floppy ass sorry excuses for a pickle that fucking suck. Fuck you. Fast food pickles are almost always bad.
Just give me a whole ass pickle right out of the jar for my burger. I'll cut it up at home.
I like a pickle spear. I like going to a place that gives you a pickle spear.
Yeah, with your burger.
Yeah.
Why don't more fast food places do that?
I don't
McDonald's,
know.
give me a fucking spear of pickle.
Give me a big old fucking pickle
Because
spear.
you can imagine how much of a pain in the ass would it have to be to put a pickle spear in with every order for fast food.
Not who cares? Charge me for it. Charge me for it.
I don't know. Now I feel kind of bad. Fast food workers have it rough. No bumps, smooth brain. Nope, your brain is not crunchy.
Charge
it's
me
smooth.
for it. Charge me for the pickle spear. All right?
I don't know. I'm on Heather's side now. No pickle spear.
I like a pickle spear. Oh.
You're bad.
Anyway, now that we're coming out of that fucking hole,
What
We
else
talked
got
more
in the
about burgers
restaurant?
than we did the fishing tournament.
well, that's fine. That's fine. But
And you
there's
were very up in arms about the fishing tournament.
there's nothing wrong with that. We're here to just chat with the people. We're here to talk to each other. We're here to talk to the people. All right?
Okay.
What do you have to say, people? Back to the piss
Opinions
conversation.
Opinions on smash burgers, good.
I don't even know what that is.
Good. They're the best kind of hamburger. That's when you take your burger, you got your burger, you got it's an orb, right? You fucking smash that shit down onto your grill.
Uh-huh.
Right? Smash
Very
it down.
thin,
The
crispy
outsides of it get all crispy.
That sounds yummy.
It's so good. So good.
Disagree.
Crispy, crunchy on the sides.
That's what makes it gross.
No, that's what makes it good.
It's like a tortoise. I don't like that.
Wh-
Oh, okay. It's like Geta.
Man, now I'm fucking hungry.
Have you ever had Geta?
What? Have I what?
Geta.
No.
Look, don't even fucking get into it with these people, David.
Holy shit, that was like scary for
I'm not that obsessed with it.
Heather and her sister are going to talk about Geta for the rest of the show.
That's
What
not
is
true.
Geta?
Don't, what the fuck is wrong? What did I just say?
I need to know.
It's like a breakfast meat, but it's kind of like,
It's sausage.
it's like sausage,
Then
but
yes, I've
it's
had
got
it.
like oatmeal in it.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, that's not for me. I've had it once and I didn't like it too much.
I'm not like super into it, but like these people love it. Rachel and my mom love it. And like the only place that we can ever find it is in like Cincinnati.
Oh no.
It's like some kind of Cincinnati German thing.
Yeah. Pinhead Oats. There you go.
Steel mill oats and low quality beef.
Probably not entirely wrong, but
Corned beef hash, but for Germans.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know,
just
it's
one of those-
Wow.
It's pretty good, but the way that Heather and her mom and Heather's sister talk about it, it's like it's all that exists.
It's because you like can't find it anywhere up here.
Yeah.
So we would only eat it when we go visit our grandparents down in like southern Indiana. Yep.
If you had it up here, would you eat it a lot?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of how I figured. Yeah. It's like I bought hot dogs when I was at the store because I was like, oh, I'll fix the grill this week and I'll fix the grill this week and I'll make some hot dogs, right? And I was thinking like, should I get like Tony
Did you
Packer's
not buy
dog
hot
sauce?
dog buns?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was gonna say I feel like I didn't see any.
No, I did.
Okay.
I was like, should I get some Tony Packo's dog sauce to go with it? Right? But if I'm eating Tony Packo's hot dogs, I gotta have it. I gotta have that dog sauce, buddy. But like at home, it's like I don't give a shit.
Are hot dog sandwiches?
No, we already decided we're not doing this. This was like week 1, week 2. This was the sandwich rating episode.
I'm here now.
We're not here to argue about if
Pop-Tarts are sweet calzones, which are just a form of ravioli.
No, we're not having these arguments.
I have bad food opinions, but they're all correct.
No, they're bad.
They're correct.
Bad. They're just bad. You can just leave
Pop-Tarts
it
are
there.
sweet ravioli.
I mean, they are kind of ravioli shaped.
Oh my god.
We're moving on!
I found it out.
Heather had the audacity to tell me the other day that potatoes and pasta don't go together, and then I
don't.
had to turn to her and say, "Yeah, you're right," because
Okay,
because
it depends.
what are those things called? I already-
Pierogies.
Pierogies are delicious.
Pierogies are delicious. They're like one of my favorite things. But that's like mashed potato inside of a pasta. Like, I don't want to slice up a potato and cook it in with a pasta.
I'm sure there's a way to make it work. We had extra potatoes and we had pasta. I was like, there's got to be a way to make these two things live together.
One time
No
we
key.
ordered spaghetti
No,
from
you're good too, but like, you didn't put like sliced up pieces of potato in there. You made the pasta out of potato.
We ordered spaghetti from a place, and the side, you know how normally you eat spaghetti, you're like, oh, the side is a salad. They wanted to give us mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's strange.
Like, just the side
Whole
was
potatoes
mashed
is
potatoes.
meatball.
That's gross.
That actually sounds all right.
Yuck.
You just whittle down the potato into the shape of a ball and cook it whole.
Or you just buy little potatoes that are already the shape of a ball.
Well, they were big. The ones we had were like
Well, yeah. I'm just
bigger.
saying.
Thick.
They were actual potatoes.
Anyway, what else?
Not those tiny little bastardized potatoes, whatever the fuck those are.
They're just small potatoes.
The red potatoes?
No, they're like not even red. They're not like red skinned potatoes. They're just like regular potatoes that are too small.
Perfect spear.
What were their starch level?
Is Ron talking shit about red skin? No, I'm not talking shit about red skin.
Don't worry,
potatoes.
Richie. I know what he was too, and I was
little
pissed.
potatoes. I don't know.
I would be as up in arms about that as Ron is about my bad food opinions.
Anyway.
Ron needs a bullhorn.
No, he doesn't.
He could have yelled at me about my bad food opinions with a bullhorn, and I would have been here for that.
The bullhorn, whatever. Fuck those things are
Look,
called.
Ron, I'm on your side about this.
Well, I appreciate that.
I know when I moved in, I said Heather has an ally here, and you'll be
Discovered
two against
a new
one on
recipe.
everything. But
Poof!
Thank you, Richie.
If this stream gets a bullhorn, I'm probably done with it.
I'll be the bullhorn.
Some vegan mac and cheese uses potatoes and carrots blended with nutritional yeast.
Interesting.
We don't have any nutritional yeast. I'm sick of good takes. Give me some shit takes. That's what Maddie's here for.
That's all I'm here for is to start shit. Talk about weird ass shit and then move on immediately.
I'm trying to think of a good bad take that I have, which I'm sure there are plenty.
Well,
I don't care about Final Fantasy VII.
I was just about to say that it was going to be Final Fantasy related. I knew it.
I could give a fuck. I don't hate it.
Rank your favorite.
root vegetables.
Carrots.
Carrots,
Number
great.
one.
No, potatoes.
Everything else.
Potatoes are the best vegetable. So that's immediately.
It's really fun so far. The Final Fantasy VII remake is really fun so far. I'm only like 3 hours in, but I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it's what Final Fantasy 15 should have been in terms of like combat and stuff.
It's either potatoes or onions.
Onions.
Onions are real good.
Carrots.
Potatoes take the cake. What the-
Potatoes.
I bet there
think
will be a PC release, Richie. They released 15 on PC.
It's either potatoes or onions. I don't know.
Onions.
Onions are really universal. Like you can use onions all over the place.
But you can also fry up a potato and make it a French.
You know what's really, really, really fucking good? Pickled beets. Fucking delicious. My mouth is watering right now thinking about
That's
a pickled beet.
I just want carrots. I would eat carrots forever.
I almost bought beets. I was almost like gonna research how to buy beets so that I could lacto ferment some beets and try and get some of that good beet, pickled beet flavor.
That sounds gross, Ron. Why don't you just beat it?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I know.
wasn't very
I was
good.
gonna dab too, like just to put the icing on the cake.
I suffer.
Don't boo me. I'm your entertainment.
They have a weird texture when they're pickled. Everything has a weird texture when it's pickled, but it's good. I don't know, man. I like a nice pickled beet, or like a pickled, yeah. You know what I don't think I've ever had is turnips. Have you ever had a turnip?
Are turnip and parsnips the same thing?
I don't think so.
I don't know that I've ever had a turnip.
Well, I've never had either.
Oh wait,
Oh,
sweet
sweet
potatoes might go
potatoes,
above
yeah.
carrots.
Sweet potatoes. Are yams and sweet potatoes the same thing? I think they are.
I believe they are.
If they're in the same category as potato, then potatoes have to be higher than carrots.
They're not the same.
Oh, they grow in the ground. They're a root, right?
Yeah, but like, is potato
Turnips-
and sweet potato separate?
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
then it goes sweet potato, carrots, and then whatever else.
Well, we've already determined that potato is at the top. Potato at the top, onion probably immediately
No.
under it.
What
And
is
then
my opinion?
the
in
next
this?
tier is your sweet potatoes, your carrots.
Heather, you're being ignored.
And probably underneath that is your beets.
Carrots are the best. I can eat carrots.
Oh,
every day.
garlic. Garlic is a root thing, isn't it? Garlic grows in the ground.
It's like a bulb.
It's a bulb. Well, I guess if onions are bulbs, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. But like, garlics have roots.
Potatoes
Look up
grow on
fruit
potato
vegetables.
trees. What? Dirt apples.
In French they're called pommes de terre.
Yeah,
They're
apple of the
called-
earth.
Yeah, because they are dirt apples.
You ever think about how all the best vegetables come from the Americas?
The fish on the fish tree.
Okay, Ron. Let's just calm down there. That's a little much.
Why? I'm serious. Corn comes from North and South America. Potatoes,
And give me a third one. What's a third one?
tomatoes.
I don't know where vegetables come from either.
I think corn, potatoes, tomatoes all come from the Americas.
Tomatoes are a fruit.
The American
technically.
continent. Okay, yeah, we get it. You're smart. You
I'm
know,
not.
tomatoes are a fruit.
I'm just here
But-
to talk shit.
But think about how much of the world's diet is based around those three foods.
I don't think a lot.
Are you kidding me? You don't think corn is used all over the globe?
Cauliflower is good.
Cauliflower is good. I think cauliflower gets overused. I have
Really?
absolutely no interest in eating anything made of quote unquote cauliflower rice or like cauliflower.
You're not wrong, Richie.
Cauliflower.
Well, of course. I mean, like, you might not have an interest in it, but it is a versatile.
Uh-oh, here we go. Tournament.
I think
tournament.
cauliflower is good on its
Versatile.
own. I don't think.
Yeah, but like
I don't think you have to
do.
gussy up
You're
cauliflower.
not gussying it up. It's a substitute option for people who like can't eat gluten, and so they make their pizza crust out of cauliflower.
If you can't
Or
eat
people
gluten,
who are on a diet and
just
they
eat
need to
regular
cut down-
cauliflower.
No, you can't make a pizza out of like a regular cauliflower.
Hey, what the fuck's a corm?
Nothing.
I'm on Wikipedia because I was looking up root vegetables, and there's something called corm. Oh, I don't like how they described it.
What is it?
Short, vertical, swollen underground plant stem that serves as a storage organ that some plants use to survive winter and other adverse conditions.
Interesting.
I don't like how that's described.
Storage organ.
Hominy is like corn that's been done with lye, isn't it? It's some vegetable that's been like
It's some vegetable.
it's some
We don't
vegetable that's
know.
been treated with lye. I'm pretty sure that it's.
Hominy's pretty good.
I don't. Are you looking it up?
Coarsely ground corn used to make grits.
It's from maize, or as the Indians called it, maize. It's like a
I
Simpsons
think
joke.
that term is offensive.
Yeah, there is a version made with lye.
Yeah. Grits come from hominy. So it's like corn treated with hominy. Or, I'm sorry, corn treated with lye.
Field corn grain is dried, then treated by soaking and cooking the mature grain in a dilute solution of lye.
Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony until the Fire Nation attacked.
Is amaze balls. Good one, Jake. Very good.
Boo! Leave
Very
the
good
shit
stuff.
jokes to me.
Hominy's not good. I don't like it's just like a little too tough, I feel like. I don't know.
You ever had taro? Taro root?
No.
I've always wanted to try it.
I've had it in the form of like a bubble tea.
Oh, okay.
I want you to seriously think about how much potatoes are part of potatoes, tomatoes, and corn.
Tomatoes, yes. Potatoes, I feel like that's more of a Western thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think Richie's right.
There's definitely no.
Yeah, taro.
Have you never heard of the potato famine, man?
Yeah.
When they couldn't grow potatoes in Ireland, not the United States, in Ireland.
Who cares about Ireland, though?
If people fucking starved to death because fucking Great Britain couldn't help out the Irish.
Eat people. I have promised to eat your leg.
Ireland is Western, Ron. Okay, all right,
That's
fine.
kind of what I
Potatoes
was saying with
extremely
Western.
is from what I understand. From what I understand, it's not traditional, but potatoes are used in a lot of Korean cuisine.
That I did not know.
I know this from watching a documentary on North Korea, where they use potatoes a lot.
Is it just exclusively North Korea that
It
uses
might be, I don't know.
Or
It might be. I don't know.
West is the best Ron Jones.
But imagine your life without corn or potatoes.
Okay.
I can.
No, you can't, dude.
I can.
That thing you just bit into, I guarantee part of it's corn.
I don't like that, though.
Tell me that
I didn't
corn
enjoy
syrup
that.
is not one
Corn
of the
syrup is
ingredients.
the second ingredient.
Yeah, there you go. Everything.
I don't need corn or potatoes to eat pickles. I've said it before. I could survive on pickles alone for the rest of my life.
It's a street food? Like potatoes are a street food?
Keep it in America, the Ron's Basement Show. Why are you guys trying to make it sound like I'm racist for... I'm not... I'm... Corn is a scam. If Maddie makes hot tasty food, he has to eat them on the next show.
I'll eat anything.
Okay,
I
here's my
promise you
challenge to you.
bugs.
Rachel, come cook me
For the next
something.
week, you can't eat anything that has any kind of corn or potato in it.
That's very bold of you to assume that I read any of the ingredients.
It's very bold of you to make the claim that corn is unimportant after not reading any
I
of the
didn't say that it was unimportant. I said that I could live my life without it. As
No.
in, I could do
Please
it.
do.
No.
Come up here.
No,
and cook
there's
me
no
something.
food in our house right now that probably doesn't have fucking corn syrup in it.
Because
Oh my
he's gonna
god.
die. I'm gonna die anyway,
Any
man.
packaged food has corn in it, Maddie. Yeah.
I know.
You go if you
I know.
if I go and open up some fucking pizza rolls, they got corn in them.
I'm just imagining now you like cut open a pizza roll and corn comes out.
Okay.
Actually,
That's gross.
I just had a great idea. What if there were pizza rolls but had like chopped up potatoes and corn in them?
I would eat that.
Oh my
I would
God.
eat that as a
Oh my god, copyright. TM.
End the stream.
And like a little bit of like like chicken gravy in there. You know what I mean? Like a white gravy.
no.
Like a sauce. Ron's cooking show segment.
Corn pizza is big.
Yeah, I've heard that corn pizza is
Have a
big in
try it.
Japan too. Yeah, I'm describing a pot pie, but in a pizza
That's
roll.
like what my big regret.
Pizza roll pot pie.
My big regret when I went to Tokyo was not getting pizza. I wish we had gotten pizza at least one day.
Yeah, because I've heard Japanese pizza's crazy. I heard that like a lot of Japanese pizza is made with mayonnaise.
Yes,
What? Like as no pizza sauce, mayonnaise
Yeah.
instead?
Mm-hmm.
they like mayonnaise.
Yeah. Tuna
Okay.
fish pizza.
Like I think,
Isn't that just a hot pocket? Yeah, but they don't make. You guys need to listen, okay? You need to pay attention. They don't make a hot pocket.
a supreme pizza that had tuna in it.
They don't make a hot pocket that's a pot pie pocket. Okay.
I'll run Ron's Basement Show live in Japan. Fund a trip to Japan for me. Let's go.
Had tuna on it. Ew. You want Midwest Hot Pockets? Yeah, I do.
Appalachian pizza.
What's wrong with that? Hey, I'm from Ohio, motherfucker. Give me my pot pie pizza roll.
Ohio boys
Pot pie
like
roll.
too.
Pot pie pizza roll.
Yeah.
Pot pie pizza roll. Pot pie pocket.
Christ.
Where's the bullhorn?
TM. Copyright. Ron Jones Show. The Ron's Basement Show. Copyright Ron Jones 2020.
People get really fired. So that's a thing, is people get really fired up about their, like, meat and potatoes around here.
I don't
Like,
get
the
that.
pot pie
I didn't
thing.
even say any meat.
The pot pie thing
I didn't
makes me
say
think
any
of
meat.
pot pie. Pot pies have meat in them generally. But, like, if you ever wanted to have generally older folks just scream at you, tell them that Bob Evans is out of pot pies for the day.
You motherfucker!
The amount of times that people got so pissed at me because they were out of pot pies for the
And
day.
guess what was in those pot pies? Corn, fucking potatoes.
And chicken.
Okay, but chickens don't come from the Americas.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying that if your daily
Shepherd's
diet,
pocket.
your daily diet is a result of Native Americans.
Okay.
Without them,
What is happening?
okay.
I'm so lost on, like...
Now that Justin's here, Justin, earlier this week you were talking about your FOV in Halo. I think it was Halo. Now I wanted to show you some fucking
God, the tubes.
some real shit. You want to see some? This is Quake. We don't really need audio for this. Here's your standard 120 FOV.
God, this looks fucked up from seeing 90.
Oh
God.
Here you go. Standard
Hey.
150 FOV.
I'm getting
This
kinda nauseous.
this is gonna make me nauseous. Here's your 170 FOV.
I
This
can't
is how
watch it.
Quake Pro players would play the fucking game, man. 180.
I can't even see anything! This
You know.
is nothing!
Here you go. This is now we're looking at FOV mods for Quake. This is a 200-degree FOV.
This makes my head hurt.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting nauseous. Less so than I was at the 170.
Yeah, so that's what the point of these mods is. I'm gonna skip ahead.
Makes my head hurt.
Here's the Winkle triple 360-degree. This is a
How can you
360-degree
even tell what's
FOV.
happening?
You can see behind you
How can you tell what's happening?
by playing a fucking lot of Quake. Just
I
by
have a hard
playing
enough time
shitloads of
following,
Quake.
First-person games to begin with. This is like blowing my whole mind. I don't even
You
know.
can see behind you.
You ever had dreams like that?
I feel like that's cheating.
No, it's not cheating. This is just how you win.
That's,
Here's your
that sounds
Mercator
like
360-degree FOV.
Oh, I don't like this one.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
this is the one that makes me sick. to look
Yeah.
at.
Oh goodness.
I don't like how like things are moving away from you and toward you at the same time.
Yeah, my head's kind of getting spinny. Whoa.
It's so fucked up. Reach in and touch your fucking third eye. This is like a Tool song brought to life.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's getting hard to watch.
Here's another 360
All right, this
degree
one's not so
FOV.
bad for me.
Like, I don't understand. Is this game so difficult that you need to be able to see? all
You
the
need
way
to be
around
able to
you?
see around you so that you can win the fucking Quake deathmatch.
Why not just get good?
This is hurting.
You
my
do get
brain.
you don't need to get good when you can fucking see behind you.
You don't need to get good when you can get ahead.
Because the way that this works for real is that you know, you're playing in an arena, okay? You're playing inside an arena, which means people can spawn behind you. So you need to know if someone's next to you or behind you all the time.
By looking.
Yeah, by looking. Oof. Again,
Oh,
I
God.
don't like that at the same time things are moving toward you and away from you.
I can't even look at it anymore. It's hurting me.
Look at that sick rocket jump. Oh, man. Yikes.
I'm really nauseous, but I'm gonna keep watching. I'm in it for the long haul.
Hammer 360. Here you go. Cubic 360.
What
Oh, now
the
this
hell?
one's not too bad.
I can't tell what's going on again.
You're looking on the left side is in front of you, on the right side is behind you.
I would be so lost.
What is the thing on the right?
I think you're
It's
seeing like the end of the gun sticking behind you.
your butt.
It's your butt. What was that movie where Whoopi Goldberg goes, "You want to touch my? You want to smell my butt?" Does anyone remember
I
that
have
movie?
no idea what the
You're
fuck
talking
It
you're
was
talking
like one of Whoopi's old like '90s movies.
No
There's-
idea what you're talking
There's
about.
just a moment where she goes, "You want to smell my butt?"
There you go.
Okay, that was a hell of a thing.
That's your FOV.
Someone in chat knows what I'm talking about. Maybe it was Sister Act.
That was awful.
I don't even know a lot of Whoopi Goldberg movies except for Sister Act.
The quick butthole tunnel?
Sniff my butt, Sister Act 3. Thank you. Thank you.
110 for FOV small
some crazy
crosshair.
shit.
150 looks great.
150 does not look great.
This makes me want to puke more than the K-pop or content. Oh, no.
K-pop.
I'm sorry, that says poop. That says poop content.
I've been
Oh
listening to
my
iZone.
god! You just read whatever you want into that, don't you? Harley, where are you? You need to come defend your territory after that. My
I finally
goodness.
have K-pop to talk about with Harley.
I think I need to show.
Can anybody name a fucking
K-pop
Whoopi
to
Goldberg
make up for
movie
that.
that is not the Sister Act? No. Clearly
She was
no.
in Charlotte's Web or something, wasn't she?
Charlotte's
I don't know.
Web?
Like one of the Charlotte's Web movies?
How many could there be?
Well, they remade a couple.
The color purple is a
The
good
Color Purple.
Anyway, we were talking about how important potatoes and corn are.
one. Is there really a movie where she's a cop teamed up with a dinosaur?
Yes,
Oh,
there is.
I think
yes,
there
that
is.
is. It's a puppet.
Plays a voice in Gandahar.
Galahad?
She's in Star Trek, but not in any of the movies. As far as I know, is she in any of the movies?
I have no idea.
I don't know if she's in any of the movies.
Kandahar is a weird ass movie.
Yeah, she's the bartender. Because every spaceship needs a bartender.
Mm-hmm.
This is now the play on your phone hour.
What?
of the
I'm
Ron
just
Spacek
Googling
show.
Gandahar.
I had to look away from that horrible thing you just put me through.
Okay, Gandahar looks weird as hell. I don't like
She was
that.
in Generations? Sure. You could tell me that Whoopi Goldberg was in Generations.
Ron, look up the cover art for Gandahar, the movie. You will not regret it.
I already feel as if I'm going to regret it.
You won't. There it is.
Wow.
That's,
This?
yeah.
That's like for the French.
I mean, said it's not a French movie. There it is. Gandahar.
What? What? That's just a titty.
I'm pretty,
Okay, we
TOS.
We cannot have that on the screen.
I did not tell you to look that up. I just said the cover art.
Guys,
TOS.
Birds with boobs.
you guys are gonna get me banned after I just became a fucking Twitch affiliate.
You did this to yourself.
Jesus, there were fucking.
The Time Warrior has to go forward in time to stop the world from ending. Interesting.
She has to go forward in time.
Whoa.
Has to go forward in time to stop the world from ending, or some shit. Is it just they're 12 Monkeys? 12 Monkeys. Now there's a good movie.
Sorry.
I don't know what that movie is.
Stop looking at your phone, Heather.
No! I need it.
I'm gonna put mine on the floor so I don't mess with it.
I don't go on your basement show and sit on my phone.
I don't have a basement show.
Well, la dee da.
You could.
I could.
Here's a
Competing
segment of the
basement
show that I like to call "I'm Gonna Get Way Into."
Uh-huh.
What should I get way into, you guys?
You don't even have Fantasy 14.
No. Nope. Yeah, nope.
It's a good game, Ron. I tried to get my friend to play Astro, and he said it was stupid.
That does remind me, will Heather ever play a game with me ever again?
If you play Final Fantasy 14.
That's it, though, right? I have that's my only option.
No, if there's ever a game that comes out that we both want to play.
Shadowlands.
Of course I will play it with you.
So when this week when I was like, get into pickling and
Oh, yeah,
pickles,
make
I got into
pickles.
fermentation, which is like pickling adjacent. And I made some lacto-fermented
You need
onions.
to take care of your SCOBY.
I do. It's been neglected.
Feed him.
I get really into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm way too fat for that. Not gonna happen.
Capoeira.
Capoeira? Isn't that the Brazilian?
Super Mario RPG.
It's the dance fighting.
Should I get way into Super Mario RPG?
Sure.
Become a Five Nights at Freddy's guy. Get
No.
really into Five Nights at Freddy's.
No.
I already know the lore.
That's for Zoomers. I can't
For
do that.
Zoomers, I'm not a Zoomer, but I'm into it.
Yeah, you're like, but okay, but you're of an age when you could have
Kids
played Five Nights
Really
at
like
Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
Kids really like it.
yeah.
That's where you make your money. Kids.
Super Mario RPG is a Squaresoft game?
Yes, it is.
It sure is.
It is. That's from the era where
Interesting.
Square and Nintendo used to work together, and they almost made the Nintendo PlayStation.
Interesting.
You ever heard of that?
Yes.
There you go.
Tons of Final Fantasy stuff in there. Okay, sure, I would play that.
Should we get way into Super Mario RPG, Heather?
Let's play it.
The thing is that I feel like if I was going to get way into a Super Mario RPG, it would probably be one of the Paper Mario games.
Thousand Year Door. And
I never
Sin's a
got
good
to play Thousand Year Door.
Very good game.
I played both of them. They're very good. Loved them both.
I like the first one.
Remember
Fuck
that shitty
off.
little Koopa in Thousand Year Door that wore the glasses and he always got beat up?
Probably.
Is Paper Mario made by Intelligent Systems?
What do they make?
Get really into the old Zelda
Fire
CDI
Emblem
games.
stuff. Oh, Yoko Shimomura does the music for Mario RPG? That's cool. I bet it's good then. I almost like some of Yoko Shimomura's stuff more than Nobuo Uematsu's. So that's cool. It's like a very different style.
I feel like I need to. Part of our summer project is to finish all the stupid things.
Like the table.
Yeah, like the table. Also, to like hang up the pictures that we have sitting on the floor in our room and stuff like that. One of those things is that I should get back into fermentation. I should crack open the fermentation book that Rachel and Kyle got me for Christmas, and I should
Click that.
click that. It's just a picture of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, we'll click it. That's cute.
Hey, there's Goombella.
That explains why Paper Mario is so good.
Good old Goombella. Oh. Hate that noise.
Hot sauce. So that's the thing, is that I could make some sick hot sauce if I got back into fermentation.
I want to pickle stuff. Pickling stuff sounds cool. I want to make pickles.
Pickling is just lacto fermentation adjacent. You could do both.
Well, I don't want to ferment stuff, but I would pickle stuff.
Why not?
Because I would rather just make I just want pickle stuff. Why? What does why not mean?
Why wouldn't you want to ferment stuff?
Because I don't want to. That's your thing. You do it.
Okay. Okay, fine.
What?
I need to get back into doing my SCOBY and stuff like that.
Ron doesn't know what you ferment. But when
Oh
he
my
said
God,
that.
Rachel read my mind.
Fermenting is why I stopped coming up to visit. Did you even have any of my fermented onions? They were actually pretty good.
Not the virus.
Fermented onions were actually pretty good. That smell is ass. the smell of the kombucha. Kombucha actually tastes great.
Your SCOBY needs Jesus. It's pretty gross right now.
Thank you, Kyle. Neither will Heather. Heather won't eat any
It's true,
food if
I
it
won't.
sits out for fucking
Food
a half
safety.
hour. My God.
Do you know how often I've thoroughly inspected something? Like, is this still good to cook
Like
with?
yesterday with the damn peppers. You cut it
They were
open.
very squishy.
They were a little soft, but they looked fine. They didn't smell bad.
I ate moldy bread once.
Kyle is
Not
fucking
on purpose.
ServSafe manager certified and keeps saying this. Yeah, that should tell you something. He knows when stuff's bad. Katie isn't here, but she lets her pizza sit out all night and eats it for breakfast. Okay, that's
That
it.
I do too. I do that as well.
That I wouldn't do that.
Look, we're
I
willing to
wouldn't
die
do
for
that.
this stuff, okay?
But I would leave it out for a few
Wait,
hours.
what did you say? I missed it.
I do the same thing.
What, let it sit out and then eat it in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
No, see that's too long.
No, that's too
You're
long.
letting the bacteria
Yeah, you
bloom
are-
when you do that.
You are flirting with disaster when
Once-
you do that.
I think
I'm
the
ready
thing
to
is,
die at any minute. I accept it.
Heather, you know what? Heather makes me so mad with food because she throws so much food away. And look, I get it. I'm a giant fat guy. I could probably stand to throw some fucking food away instead of eating it. But Heather will order like a $15 thing of food and we'll have it delivered and she'll eat like 3 bites of it and just toss it in the trash.
That's not true.
It is true. It doesn't happen
That's
all the time.
100% true, DJ. That is 150% true. Do you know how many leftovers Ron's like, yeah, keep it. And then I end up throwing it away 4 days later because he hasn't eaten it yet?
Okay, not all the time though. So
Yes, all the time.
No, not
Yes,
all
all
the
the
time.
time.
I eat leftovers quite frequently, actually.
Uh-huh.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, are we getting into this now? Are we getting into this, guys? You guys.
Who gonna stop me from eating this stale pizza?
Here's the thing, all right?
Your own conscience, Kyle.
Look, the other day, this was not even.
I'm using this hour for you to go to the bathroom.
Please. Not even 2 weeks ago. Heather makes tacos.
Yeah.
I tell Heather to
yes.
save the
Yeah.
tacos. Save the tacos. Once we're done eating it. Save the ground beef, save the beans, save the corn. We had a bunch left over. We'll make something with it tomorrow. Next day, I made something with it.
Yeah. That was a rare.
I made
Don't let him trick you. That was an extremely
I
rare
made
occurrence.
some Mexican rice.
I know he did cut me out of the shot.
Spanish rice. That's because you're done. You're done. You're done.
Oh, if I'm done, I'm leaving then.
No,
Goodbye.
please don't.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, I'm alone now. I made some nice Spanish rice. I had some chipotle peppers in there, into the rice cooker, cooked it up. The rice was a little underdone. I don't think I put enough liquid in with it. Yeah, I made some nice Spanish rice. You glob that onto your tortilla with a little bit of the ground beef and the black beans and the corn. It was like a whole new meal. It was super spicy. It was delicious. Ron is controlling the information and has lost all of his guests. The next night, we had a bunch of leftover rice. So I'm like, you know what? I could do something with this too. So what did I do? I made they called it Mexican fried rice. Took the leftover rice, stuck it in there in the wok, and fucking with a bunch of butter and some fucking egg and some other stuff. This is all bullshit. It's not bullshit. This is 100% real. This is real. Egg, all this stuff, whipped it all up. It turned into a bunch of gobbledygook glop. It turned into paste. It wasn't very appetizing looking. But they ate it, and they said that they liked it a lot.
I know what you're talking about. It was insane. Do not trust Ron. It was one of the best tasting things he's ever made.
There you go. They said it tasted good.
It was insanely good.
I don't do anything with leftovers. I do stuff with leftovers. I do eat leftovers.
A+. Where the
Well,
hell did Heather go?
Yeah, I pissed her off. She left. I kind of want to get out of this seat, get into the comfy couch.
Oh no!
But folks, I do eat the leftovers.
I am Ron's right hand.
Do stuff. He escorted Heather out and then came back. One gunshot. Uh-oh.
Hi, bud. Hi, buddy.
Welcome our next guest to the show, Reggie.
Reginald Jones has arrived.
Hi, Reggie.
Aw,
Hello.
what a handsome boy.
Look at how small he is. He's a tiny boy. Tiny.
Hi, bud.
He's very tired. He was asleep in a pile of clothes in the closet.
Handsome boy.
Welcome to the Reggie's Basement Show.
Reginald hours.
Folks, if you have Amazon Prime, consider following the instructions up here to link your... They're over here. To link your Twitch Prime... To link your Amazon to your Twitch.
To lick your Amazon.
Okay. Folks, if you have Amazon Prime, consider following the instructions here
Reggie, what's
to
your
link
favorite
your
food?
Twitch and your Amazon accounts and get Twitch Prime, and then hit that subscribe button. It's free. It costs you no money. No money at all. You have Amazon Prime, you're automatically getting this anyway. You just got to attach your account by following these instructions and then hit that subscribe button. That's all there is to it.
And remember to resubscribe every month.
Well, you see, Reggie is on a special
Thank you,
diet
Cosmic Groovenite.
because
Groovemite.
he's an old man. And because he's an old man, he has problems going to the bathroom sometimes, so he has to take special medicine. Food.
It's just prescription
It's just
food.
prescription food. So he only gets one kind of canned food.
Yeah, Reggie
Handsome
eats
boy.
a
Hi,
very,
handsome.
very specific kind of food. It is a urinary care food,
It's like so.
and it's very high calorie, so you can only have a little bit, but he doesn't understand that.
No, he doesn't. And he beg all the time. All the time. He's
What's
greedy.
Reggie's favorite Elder Scrolls game? It's Morrowind.
It's Oblivion.
Reggie actually really, really likes Arena. He only plays Elder Scrolls Arena.
Look, I'll ask him right now, Reggie.
Reggie's
He
favorite
wants to know
hiding
which one
spots.
has the most birds.
There's a lot of cliff racers in Morrowind.
Then his favorite is probably Morrowind.
But then there's dragons in Skyrim.
Oh, that's true.
Reggie's favorite hiding spots.
He likes under the bed on top of the weighted blankie.
Welcome to the club, Cosmic Groovemite. Thank you for
Um,
subscribing.
He likes to hide inside of the closet in a little container full of some of Ron's pajama pants.
Daggerfall speed runs from Reggie.
He likes to hide under the couch.
He does do under the couch. I think under the couch is probably his number one historically. His latest number one, his most recent number one hiding spot is the weighted blanket that we keep under the bed.
You know what my favorite part about cats is? Well, okay, I like a lot of things about cats. I am 2 roommates away from crazy cat ladydom. So
Oh shit.
one of my favorite things about cats is look at him. He wants to escape. He's putting all of his weight in that direction to escape.
Lift your left hand up. But he
He
won't
could
go the other way.
He just doesn't
He
understand.
just keeps trying to go right.
Oh, now he's on to
Now
me.
he's like, okay, I'll go left.
He's on to me.
Why do you keep a weighted blanket under your bed and not use it? Oh, bye
Bye,
bye.
Reggie.
Ugh, the weighted blanket is a whole thing.
They're amazing.
I don't know. I wanted a weighted blanket, but it's too hot. It's just too hot.
It's worth it though.
I like the way it feels. It's just too hot.
He is cranky. Now he's over there washing his face because I touched him too much.
That's if you lay your head on Reggie, he will absolutely clean his entire body.
Yeah, he will. He does not like it. Like you make him stink or something when you touch
Come
him,
here,
and so
Reggie.
he has to
Come back.
wash everything.
Come back, bud.
He's coming back.
Oh, you sound so cranky.
Lay out the middle blanket.
Oh my God.
He sounds so
terrified.
cranky.
We can
Pick up your thing.
we can move the Star Crunch.
Yeah, into the garbage.
Reggie.
Come here, buddy. Come on, bud. You think they're too hot? Maybe the material in the cover. Mine that I have is so comfortable, and this is from a hot sleeper. It has to have AC on in the winter. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
It might be the material. Yeah.
It's
I
made
don't
of a
know.
very fluffy material on the
Yeah.
outside, so that weighted blanket was like that was from the Cursed Christmas. The most cursed Christmas of my life.
That's when Heather ordered. She ordered the blanket in like October.
Yep, I ordered it in October for Christmas. Didn't hear anything from the company about it shipping or anything. Tried to reach out to the company to like cancel it because at that point I didn't really even care anymore. They wouldn't let me cancel it. They wouldn't communicate at all. We got the blanket out of the blue without any shipping information or anything in like May.
Holy hell.
It was really weird.
Richie says he's not a big blanket guy. That's mean.
I also always have to have a
I
blanket.
have to have a blanket all year round, even when it's super hot.
Yep.
I have to have a blanket.
Yep, I'm in the same boat. It has to be pulled up. I like to stick my feet out sometimes, but yeah.
I actually found that a little hack that I found is that if I just take a blanket and it doesn't have to be on my body, but if I just tuck it between my neck and my head, like here, I can sleep because that tricks my rest of my body into thinking it's covered up.
I can't do that. I gotta burrow.
Let's talk about those all year round fan users. Haha, that's us. What's up?
Literally
I need it for
everyone
the
in this room.
noise.
I have to have the noise.
Yep.
All year round fan user.
It started becoming, which I never was before. I never was a fan user before, but I needed it to block out the sound of the snoring.
Speaking of snoring,
I don't snore that much anymore.
You don't
do
anymore, but when we, that was I feel like with the first.
I fell asleep the other morning, had my phone in my hand, was talking to someone on Discord, accidentally called them as I fell asleep, and they heard me snoring for an hour.
Excellent.
I woke up and they talked shit.
Excellent.
Not excellent. Very
Nice.
embarrassed.
Very good.
Very embarrassed.
Were you sleeping this morning, like around noon, 1?
Yes.
I think you sneezed in your sleep.
That happens.
It was.
Eventually you'll hear me get up and talk.
It was really funny because I was like cleaning the bathroom and I heard snoring and then I heard you sneeze and I was like, oh, maybe he's awake. And then I just heard more snoring and I was like, okay, maybe he
Yeah.
just sneezed in his sleep, I guess.
Yeah. I talk
I
a
agree
lot
with
in my
that,
sleep as
Kyle.
well.
I don't think I talk in my sleep. Heather yells when she falls asleep.
What? I'm
I
sorry,
do.
what?
So we'll be laying in there, it'll be quiet, the fan's
This is
going, so
true.
there's nice white noise going, okay? And then Heather will just be like,
I do
Just like
do
a little-
this.
ah! And almost always I laugh at it because it's very funny.
I do that too sometimes.
I wonder if Rachel's ever heard it because you guys had
We
one of the
shared a
same-
bedroom
you shared
like
a
our whole
bedroom.
life.
Yeah. But did Rachel fall asleep before you?
I don't know.
But Heather absolutely, positively, for the entire time I've known her, she'll do the thing where she'll be laying there and then just be like, and like the whole
Oh, I do that
Sleep
really
talking.
bad too.
thing. But she also does do a.
I do that too.
I always
sometimes.
joke that that's Heather. That's Heather's like consciousness, releasing the reins of control in like a fit of like. It's like you have to fight your own body to go to sleep, and it yells in defiance. No, I refuse to sleep.
probably
Ah!
true.
And then you're asleep.
That's probably true.
So glad I've never
I
heard
do
that.
hate sleeping. Oh yeah, that was a thing. So Rachel says, all I remember is that time I did a 180 sleeping as a kid and had my feet at the end of the bed. She did do this, but like the important part of this is we slept in a bunk bed at the time, but we both slept on the bottom bunk because it was like a full bed on the bottom and a twin on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And she slept against the wall. So, like, I don't know how she turned around without kicking me or anything. She completely turned around so her feet were on her pillow.
Oh my god.
Against the wall in a bottom bunk of the bunk bed.
I've got a lot of I've got a few stories of sleeping that I'm willing to tell right now. Some of them are quite embarrassing. I was a fucked up kid,
Same.
Catholic kid, and I almost hesitate to even say this story because it's so fucking weird.
Okay.
It's just so bizarre. But when I felt like I did something bad or wrong, I would, in the wintertime, I would open up my window.
Peed in the toy box. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, I did that too.
I would open up my bedroom window in the middle of winter and take off my blanket and throw it on the floor and sleep in front of the window without being covered by a blanket to punish myself for doing something bad.
Catholics
Oh
are
my
weird.
god.
Sorry to any in the chat, but in my
You know who you are.
It's a very bizarre thing to do. I had some fucking problems.
Shaved an eyebrow off in your sleep.
What?
My brother, yes, he did used to sleepwalk. Richie would sleepwalk all the time, and he would constantly try to piss while sleepwalking.
I think that runs in the family because I did that as well.
Yeah,
I also peed in my toy box.
he pissed in his toy box. He one time pissed in the middle of the
Call in and tell the story.
Kyle, send me your. I was sleepwalking and thought the world was ending. Whoa, Kyle, do you wanna send me your phone number on Discord, and I will call you.
You put soap in your eyes.
Oh my god. Trying to wash the fear away, and flush newspapers down the toilet while you were sleeping. That's fucking crazy. Another time I wrapped a string around my finger while I was going to sleep.
Oh, no.
And pulled it really tight.
No.
And when I woke up in the morning, it was like black and purple almost, and just hurt for like the rest of the day.
Oh. I do not like that.
Had a buddy drunkenly sleepwalk semi-recently. Try to pee in the corner of a guest room. I feel like that was a thing that happened in college every once in a while. You guys had a friend of a friend or a roommate or something who, when he got drunk, would like pee every time, so he slept in the bathtub.
He would sleep in the fucking bathtub.
Which sucked because then if you woke up and had to pee, it was like good
He
luck.
would lock
He
the
locked
door to the
himself in
bathroom. Yeah, see, DJ knows, Jimmy. And so he would come to our fucking apartment, get blackout drunk, go into the bathroom, shut the door and lock it, and then fucking fall asleep and be impossible to wake up.
Yes. It was a time.
And it was infuriating. You'd wake up in the morning and have to piss so bad and just be pounding on the door, and he would not answer.
Yeah.
Because he was completely blackout drunk. Alright, we're going to call Kyle.
When I was a kid, I took a huge butcher knife as I was sleepwalking and went outside and tried to stab a tree looking for my mom.
Tried to stab a tree.
Yup. I knifed that tree up good.
I'm trying to think if I've ever done anything.
Hello?
Kyle, this is the Ron's Basement Show. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. Why don't you tell us your sleepwalking story?
Okay, yeah, so basically I was in college. I was home for winter break. And I had what I guess I would call a lucid dreaming experience where I kind of woke up in the middle of the night, and for some reason I thought the world was ending, and then I had to wake myself up. So I went into my bathroom, threw some magazines in the toilet, put a bunch of soap in my eye, and at some point grabbed a shaving razor and shaved off my right eyebrow. And then I was convinced I had to wake up, so I took my shirt off and stood on my back porch in the middle of the winter. It was 20 degrees out, and I went to bed. And I woke up and I thought it was a dream, and I like turned my camera on and like took like a really unflattering selfie with the front flash on, and yeah, no, I had definitely shaved off my eyebrow, and I went in the bathroom, and there's just a bunch of magazines in the toilet. So yeah, I had to explain that one for like 3 months to everybody.
So you were trying to wake yourself up?
Yeah, I was trying to wake myself up because I thought that if I was asleep, then the world would end. I don't.
Can I just
I
ask
don't
you,
know.
why did you think putting magazines in a toilet would help wake you up?
I have no idea.
Sleep
it's
logic, man.
It's like when you're half awake and like you ever like wake up in the middle of the night and you just like have something that like keeps repeating in your head.
Yeah.
And it's like a really weird like stream of consciousness. That's the only way I can explain it. It was like, yeah, this makes sense because I'm just like not really awake right now. So like, I kind of red pilled myself in my sleep.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing that story.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Talk to you next time.
All right, bye.
Appease the
experience.
toilet demon.
That's really unfortunate. I'm glad I've never really done anything like that.
I've never as far as I know, I've never sleepwalked. I'm actually a fairly light sleeper.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
I used to have sleep paralysis very, very frequently because I had extremely bad sleep apnea, it turns out. And that was one of the side effects of it, of not being able to breathe in your sleep, is that my body would half wake up. So I had sleep paralysis constantly.
You ever see stuff?
I would always hear things.
Yeah, mine was always hearing stuff too.
I would always see stuff. I would never hear anything. I would always see things.
For me, it would always be that someone was trying to get into the room or get into the house, and I couldn't force myself to get out of bed or wake up.
I have
to
a story
stop
about
them.
people wanting to get in the house in dreams.
Yeah, that stuff is scary. Super agree. Mine
it's
was like
horrifying.
laying in bed. I was taking a nap
Oh
even.
no.
and like heard somebody in the living room, but I knew I was home alone. But I heard somebody in the living room like rustling around in grocery bags or whatever. And the way I was able to rationalize it to myself so that I could either wake up all the way and get out of bed or fall back asleep, I don't remember what I did, is that I was at my parents' house and their dog was sleeping on the bed with me, and I was like, well, the dog would be going ape shit if there was actually a person.
Yeah. I'll say this: if you have sleep paralysis a lot, maybe try and see a
Oh
sleep
yeah,
doctor.
stress does totally bring it on too. Because it's not only sleep apnea. I mean, it's a side effect of it, but like stress, anxiety, definitely.
Yep. I thought it was crazy after I didn't even make the connection until months later, after I had started using a CPAP machine. Months later, I realized that I hadn't had sleep paralysis since I started using it, and I haven't ever had it since. Maybe one time I've had it since.
You have always kind of been a person who's done like weird stuff like that in your sleep, though, where you're like not awake but you are awake.
Yeah, I would put myself in weird positions.
You put yourself in weird positions, but also one time, I remember I came down to visit you guys, and we were sharing like a little tiny twin-sized bed that I like hesitate to even call a twin because it was kind of just a cot.
Yeah.
So we were like both crammed on this tiny little cot, and I actually in my sleep rolled out of the cot and like woke up rolling out, and you totally 100% asleep grabbed me and pulled me back onto the bed and did not
Holy
remember
hell.
it the next day. I asked him about it. He didn't remember it the next day at all. Like
I broke my wrist like
I almost
that.
banged my head
I
on.
rolled out of bed and like landed.
Ugh.
Woo!
Ooh.
He had like a refrigerator next to the cot. I totally would have
Oh,
bonked my
no.
head on, but no, he like caught me. It was weird.
Damn.
A roommate that used to talk about his dreams so intensely that it would bleed out into non-dream world. Oh
That's
my
me.
god!
I've had that happen. It's horrifying.
Had a person in white enter the hotel room and stand at one
Oh,
end of the
that's
bed.
freaky.
It was intense dread, and not being able to move, react is the worst part of it.
Rub your feet together as you fall asleep.
I
Ron
do
does that too.
I do that too.
Oh yeah, same.
It also does drive me a little crazy sometimes.
Really? You've never told me that.
It depends.
I feel like I always have to be moving my legs. If I don't move my legs while I'm falling asleep, they hurt. It like becomes
Yeah.
uncomfortable. I don't like it. the other thing that used to happen to me a lot before I started getting treatment for sleep apnea was I could lucid dream. Very, very.
Oh, I've never
like,
done that before.
I used to lucid dream all the time. Like, basically, I could control the whole dream. Like, I could do whatever I wanted.
weird.
If I wanted to fly, I could fly. If I wanted to, whatever, I could do it. It
I've
didn't
always
matter.
wanted to.
You used to tap your foot.
And hey everybody, great show. What's up, John? Welcome to the show. So I after I started getting treatment for sleep apnea.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit
Thanks
right
for the
in.
follow. After I started getting treatment for sleep apnea, stopped lucid dreaming. Stopped doing it at all. I have not had a lucid dream since then.
I've never done that.
And I'm
before.
absolutely happy to trade it off. I'd much rather get rid of the ability to lucid dream than and be able to sleep, because I used to wake up in the middle of the night gasping for air and like sit up like gasping for air, and I wouldn't ever want to go back to that. I sleep so much better now.
Yeah, that I also sleep better, and it's not like the snoring would wake me up, because it didn't often wake me up. It would be hard to fall asleep with it. But I think like I would go into like on a subconscious level, like something is wrong here mode, because I would wake up when you would stop breathing sometimes.
Yeah.
And be like, ugh, move,
Shove him out of the bed. Down on the floor.
roll over or something, because something is not right.
When
that's scary.
when I was being tested for sleep apnea, I was at the sleep study. Two things. First of all, the guy
Oh my God,
the guy
the
putting
guy
the things on my
Oh.
he put like the electrodes on my head.
This
Said that he had
guy.
I had the biggest head that he had ever seen.
A big head to ring in the new year.
Yeah, he said it was
I forgot about that part.
it was I would have thought it was rude if he wasn't so like in awe.
Like he just was genuinely impressed. Like
Yeah.
he just genuinely really liked it.
He was just like, "Man, you must." He told me that I must intimidate all the women with my huge head. And he kept saying that I must be really smart because I have a really big head.
Richie, do you have a big head? I also have a big head.
I can't wear normal size hats.
Yeah, same.
And when I did the sleep study and found out that during the sleep study, I went 45 seconds without breathing. Like, I don't even think I could go 45 seconds without breathing, like, right now while I'm awake, let alone when I'm asleep.
Was your sleep study weird?
Was my sleep study weird? It was extremely weird. First of all, they strap probes and stuff all over your head and on your legs and your feet and your chest.
It's like
So
do they
they're-
do an EKG at the
Yep,
same time?
they're doing an EKG. They're doing brain scans so they can see like when you're sleeping. They also have sensors in front of your nose and your mouth so they can tell when you're breathing. And it was like incredibly hard to fall asleep. Also, it started at like 9 p.m. Like, who the fuck goes to sleep at 9 p.m.? Let alone like a weird place. And then they wake you up at 6 a.m. and fucking boot you out.
Get the fuck
so
out.
it was just weird. It was just weird. You're in the 8.5 fitted hat club, I bet. I've never had a fitted hat that fit me. I've never worn a hat that fit me.
I believe that Rachel could do it.
She could fall asleep.
Yes.
With all that stuff strapped to you,
Yes.
like it's in your
Yes.
hair.
Yes.
That's the
No,
other
she
thing
could
is that
fall
they
asleep.
glue it into your hair, so you have glue in your hair.
Kyle said she fell asleep at a very loud rap concert.
Yeah, I feel like it's
I
different
think-
when it's loud versus like physical
Discomfort.
discomfort. Like
Yeah.
literally, you have tape and glue on your head and in your hair, in front of your mouth. I have a picture of me somewhere with the stuff all over me, and it fucking sucked. There was a sleep study place we used to deliver pizza to at 11 p.m., 12 p.m. Must be the time to do the sleep study.
Rachel could fall asleep.
Fell asleep at a Travis Scott concert against a pillar. I bet 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. is when the people at the sleep study thing have lunch.
Oh yeah.
That would be
probably.
my guess.
Wake you up with the smell of pizza.
I need
Yeah.
like perfect conditions or I can't fall asleep, so I feel like I would never fall asleep at a sleep study.
I can't fall asleep if there are people nearby.
I have to like
I have to be separated from other people to sleep.
I've gotten a lot better than I used to be. I used to be much finicky. Actually, when I had way more stress and anxiety, I used to be a much bigger sleeper. But like if we used to have, what's the word? A router in our room.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, routers just have those tiny little itty bitty lights, but I would have to get up and cover them because they would make me batty. I would not be able to sleep.
Yeah, Heather used to be very, very sensitive about sleeping because I think a big part of it was that you grew up in the middle of nowhere.
I did. That was the hard part.
And there was like no noise out there. It was just dead quiet.
Yeah. We lived in the middle of nowhere, so it was like dead quiet. There are no street lights where we live. So
Oh,
like,
wow.
there was no outside light at all. Like, it was, when it was dark, it was dark.
I hate to say it, but the sound of not having gunshots around here actually kind of makes me not fall asleep sometimes.
Yeah,
Great.
no noise at all.
I need to hear violence outside because I'm so used to it. 25 years of my life, I've listened to people get murdered outside my house, and now I don't hear it, and I'm like, where am I?
Living here for a while was weird because we have a neighbor who has a light on the outside of his garage, and that sucker turns on.
He's got lights all over his whole house.
They're just on constantly too.
Yeah, I have never had really a problem. At my house, you should fire some shots in the backyard.
I
Yeah.
do. I have, over this past week, I think I've probably slept like 9 hours total. I just lie in bed with my eyes closed, and I'm like, please take me to death. Like, I need
God.
sleep. I need sleep so bad.
When at my parents' house, someone was pretty much always awake. Whenever, like, very rarely was there a time when people wouldn't be awake at my parents' house.
I slept there for 2 nights, and Maddie came home at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
And I was like, well,
Like,
that's a thing.
my mom, when I was in high school, my mom worked nights,
Oh, yeah.
so she would be home
We
really
did used to
early
do
in the
that.
morning.
We used to hang blankets from the top bunk to make a cave. Yeah, we did used to do that. That got started, boy, I feel like our dad or our aunt or somebody hung it up because it was like Christmas or something. It was supposed to be like, I don't know.
Special.
Yeah. And then it just was a thing.
What do you guys think about ASMR? Speaking of sleep and white noise.
I definitely get like the ASMR tingles.
Yeah,
Do you
wasn't
really?
it, Lisa?
I do, but I don't like that. The thing about ASMR
All
is like
LED streetlights by 2021. Oy.
ASMR started off as like, oh, listen to this this like sound of like a hair like a haircut.
Yeah.
Wear headphones and listen to this haircut, and then it turned into like women on YouTube like whispering into a microphone and tapping on it with their
Get your
fingernails.
crunchy ass in that voice away from me.
Yeah, it became really sexualized.
You know which
Like-
ones I legitimately like? Whenever it's like a block of a foam or whatever, and you're like, it's like something about that noise that I'm like,
I'm like really into ASMR. I don't get the tingles, but it just like it relaxes my whole body, and like my body just becomes limp, and I'm like, okay, this is nice. It like takes my anxiety away.
Have you ever done meditation?
Yes, every day.
Really?
I haven't in a long time, but yeah, I used to do it every single day for like 2 hours a day.
I walked Heather
It
through
made my anxiety
meditating once.
worse.
ASMR K-pop. You did walk me through meditating once.
What did you think about that?
It was helpful. But it helped. There's an app that's really good for that.
You did guided relaxation for her?
Yes.
Basically.
I used to do a lot of meditation because I had a lot of problems with anxiety and I did not have.
You had a boss who whispered on the phone like that to you. That would make me nuts.
I do that on the mic now. I'll just get really close to my mic. This is Maddie's ASMR time. And everyone yells at me. They're like, I hope you fucking get punched in the face.
Hearing people eat makes me want to die. Agreed.
Oh, misophonia is a thing.
Yeah, Rachel's got that for sure.
Yeah, I can't. I just think that ASMR started off as like, hey, look at this cool thing that like people can do by making weird noises into a microphone to like, this is now a sex thing.
It definitely did get. There is 2 groups of that where it still is like the making relaxing noises so that people can relax, and then there is like people who men and women who get in skimpy outfits and they're like, look how beautiful I am. And
It's
watch me dance around on cam with a little lapel mic making
You know what
noises.
though, man?
If it works
if
for
it
people-
works and they got people like it, whatever.
Yeah,
No,
if it works,
no,
do it.
disagree. It's perverted and weird.
It's perverted and weird.
Isn't this show is
it's-
perverted and weird?
No, it's not. It's not perverted.
Chime in,
Horny for
chat.
tingles.
Horny for
The show is not
tingles.
perverted. I disagree with the idea that this show is perverted.
Okay, what do you think about mukbangs? Like the eating.
Is that how
in
you
front of a
say it?
mic?
It's not mukbang?
I have always heard it as
What the hell are you
mukbang.
talking about?
Mukbang?
Like you eat in
That's
front
where
of
you
a...
just fucking
Ron is
eat shit
purity
in front of the
police.
camera. Ron is purity police. Knee? Is this saying no?
I think...
No.
no.
No. I'm not purity police. Just don't be gross. How about that? Do an ASMR
An ASMR episode. There we
Oh
go.
my
No.
god, I will
Everybody
do
bring
it.
an ASMR thing.
I will do it.
No.
I'll bring that like foamy slime.
Mukbangs are awful. Mukbang?
Let's do like
Mukbang?
let's do an episode where we all do some kind of like YouTube like what's
Like
the
a
word?
trope?
Trope, yeah.
Okay,
don't
I
want-
used to agree. I love mukbangs now.
I don't like that it's gross.
Don't be gross.
They
Ron
eat.
Jones.
Aren't those the people that eat like living creatures? Because
Not
that's
always.
extremely
Some
fucked
do.
up. I don't like that. Have you guys seen Animal Crossing 34? No, and I don't want to.
No thanks. Didn't even know that was real or a thing.
That's gross. You guys, don't be horny and gross. Just leave that for your private time, okay?
Leave
don't
it
be
for your
horny.
private
Really, I'm serious. Leave that
Just
for your
don't
private
be
time.
horny.
Don't. I don't.
Don't be
It's
horny,
2020.
Ron
We don't have
Jones.
time for that in 2020. It's over.
I don't like creepy sex stuff on the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
Such a
Grandpa,
man.
is that you, Grandpa?
I don't
On
like-
the YouTube.
I just don't. I don't.
I'm unsurprised by that, Kyle.
Ew.
Ronnie's gonna have to sit in front of a cold window without a blanket for his sins.
Hang on, Animal Crossing.
Oh, now I regret telling that story.
Please do. Please do. The weirdest type of horny is hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, like ASMR. It's fucking weird because it's,
It's
supposed
not
to be
weird.
like, oh, hey, look at this cool thing that we can make your body do. To like, hey, look at this cool thing I can make your body do. Like, no.
Whoa.
It's
That
fucking-
that went from 0 to 100 immediately. Woo!
Oh my god.
Wow. Don't like that. Delivery is key.
Yeah, it's all about tone, intonation. Every ASMR video makes me feel like David Blaine is freaking my mind.
That was pretty good.
I think Chris Angel is the actual mind freak, though.
They're all freaks, let's be real.
Have you guys seen that Chris Angel video of him jumping into a cage?
No.
Have you seen that? No,
No.
it's so
Is this the
stupid.
note we're gonna end the show on?
Yeah, let's end it. Let's
Ron
end it
laughing
on.
about this makes me just laugh already. Anyway, ASMR is cool. And it helps me relax.
I'm just gonna search Chris Angel video.
New Mind Freak Show
Here
official
you go.
trailer.
Here we go. Here we go. This is so stupid.
Is audio important for this?
I'll unmute it after the ad.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Oh yes, I remember seeing
Get out of
this.
here.
1,000-foot drop to the floor of the Grand Canyon West.
So anyway, he's gonna jump out. He's gonna jump over the Grand Canyon with and land in a cage. Okay.
What's this Batman-ass looking vehicle he's driving?
I don't know, but it's about to be destroyed when he jumps off the Grand Canyon.
Oh, and the cage is being suspended by a helicopter.
Yes.
Why?
Above the Grand
Why
Canyon.
do this? Why do this?
Not a twin. There's only one of it.
Remember, folks, it's not a twin.
Now
It's
watch.
not a
There's
double.
no cuts. There's 2 cameras.
Glenn, I'm set.
Chris, it's very windy up here. I'm trying to keep it as steady as I can.
I want you to go. I want you to go, Michael. Get a continuous shot.
Here we go. No cuts.
2 cameras.
That's a cut.
But the camera on him has never cut.
Here we go.
There's conveniently both cameras, you see. Both shots, there's conveniently a giant thing of fire that blocks out both shots. He did it, y'all.
Oh, good job, Chris Angel.
He did it. He did that.
Freak your mind.
Oh my god.
He did that.
Is that alt costume Dante? Oh my god.
Absolute legend.
Real expert in his field.
Absolutely. He knows what he's talking about.
Folks, before we end the show, just a quick reminder. Right over here, you can see the instructions on how to link your Amazon account to your Twitch account. If you've got Amazon Prime, this is completely free. You don't have to pay any money or anything like that. You just link your account,
Wait, which hand am I
and then
Here we go.
and then you hit the subscribe button up there.
Next to my giant forehead. Right here. I have a huge ass forehead. Right?
Okay, I'm gonna slither off the couch
I
now.
don't think your forehead's any bigger or smaller than mine.
I slither.
We have big foreheads.
Ron, do a mind freak.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for joining us for another edition of the Ron's Basement Show. Joining us this week were Maddie and Heather, who will be joining us probably forever. Oh, the electric shock game!
Nope, I'm out.
Oh,
Come on,
Christ.
come on, Heather, once.
Oh,
will
God,
hold
that
it,
scared
I
the
will
fuck out of
No,
me.
one time
No,
you
I
play.
don't want to.
You play once.
I don't want to.
But you're gonna
This game
win
is
anyway.
evil.
Why is it evil?
Do I get to sit it out this time?
Why do you think it's evil?
Hands it to me.
All right, get ready, mind freaks.
Oh, God. I'm really nervous. Oh, God.
Come on.
I'm shaking.
This is Ron's ASMR.
Oh, God, it got
Yes,
me.
yes, I
Oh, God, I
won!
can't
I
let go.
God, you won!
Yeah!
Cramped. I couldn't let go.
Unbelievable.
Did you turn it off?
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. It's
That
been the
was
Ron's
awful.
Basement Show. See you next week, Saturday, 6 o'clock. Bye.
Social
Bye,
distance.
everybody. Bye. Hold on, wait.
Stay
Oh,
safe.
wait, no, hold on.
Mind freak. Oh my god.
I can't wait
You
forever.
push the buttons randomly. It has no effect.
Bye.
Oh my god.
I can't wait